Dear students, after the break we are going to see the second part, which is nothing but the quantitative techniques. In this part we are going to see profit and loss as an initiative. So the important facts in the topic profit and loss are the basic terms. The first is cost price, which is nothing but the amount of purchase. What is selling price? The amount of sold. The amount which an article sold is known as selling price. If the selling price is greater than cost price, then we termed it as profit or gain. Otherwise, if the selling price is less than cost price, then the seller is said to have incurred a loss. These are all the basic formulas in the topic profit and loss. These are all also the shortest path to reach the answers. What is gain? Selling price minus cost price is known as gain or profit. What is loss? The cost price minus selling price is known as loss. What is the percentage of gain or loss? Is nothing but the ratio of gain and cost price. That is, gain by cost price into 100 is known as gain percentage. Loss by cost percentage, cost price into 100 is known as loss percentage. If the cost price is given, how can we find the selling price? There is a formula. Selling price is nothing but 100 plus gain percentage by 100 into cost price. Another one is 100 minus loss by 100 into cost price. If the selling price is given, we can use the previous formula as vice versa. That is, cost price is nothing but 100 by 100 plus gain into selling price, and 100 by 100 minus loss into selling price. So using the term, the reciprocal of the previous formula, you can find out. So these are all some tips whether you can use this in the problem of profit and loss. If profit is earned by selling an article is 25%, that is, the profit percentage is given to you. How can you find the selling price if the cost price is given? Simple, 100 plus profit percentage, that is 125% of CP. If the loss percentage is given, you can take selling price is 100 minus loss percentage of cost price. Another interesting sum in this topic is a shopkeeper sells two similar items, that is the same item A and B. One is for gain of X percentage, another one is for loss of X percentage. That is, I have a TV. One particular seller sell it for a 20% profit. Another person is selling the same TV for 20% loss. What is the total profit or loss? It will be the question. Normally, if such case arise, then in overall there should be a loss. And the loss percentage is nothing but x squared by 100. It is a shortcut method to find out the answer. And if a seller makes X percentage above cost price and offers a discount of Y percentage, then what is the profit percentage or loss percentage can be calculated? This normally happens in the month of Audi. Audi discount sale is there. So likewise, we can find the profit or loss by using the percentage X and Y. It's very easy to memorize. It is equal to X minus Y minus XY by 100. And what is the loss percentage? Loss percentage can be calculated as given here. So normally loss percentage is equal to loss by cost price into 100. When discount is concerned, is discount by market price into 100. And if the consecutive discount rates are given, the selling price is equal to market price into 1 minus D1 percentage, 1 minus D2 percentage into 1 minus D3 percentage. So we can see it by an example. A shopkeeper sells an article for rupees 200 with a loss of 20%. Find the cost price of the article. The selling price is given. The loss percentage is also given. You are going to find the cost price of the article. And normally we are using the formula cost price is equal to 100 by 100 minus loss into selling price. So loss percentage is given as 20, selling price is given as 200. So 250 will be the answer after the calculation. When we are substituting the loss and selling price in that formula, we can easily get this. So the answer is 250. So the next problem is the selling price of 40 apples is equal to the cost price of 35 apples. It's just an interesting sum. Find the profit or loss obtained. There is no cost price given, there is no selling price given, there is no percentages given, but a hint is there. What is that hint? The selling price of 40 apples is equal to the cost price of 35 apples is the hint. Using that hint, we are going to solve it. Let us take the cost price of each apple be rupees 1. Therefore, cost price of 40 apples will be 40, selling price of 40 apples will be 35. Therefore, cost price is greater than selling price, so that loss is 5. 40 minus 35. So 5 rupees is loss. So loss percentage is 5 by 40 into 100. That is 12.5 percentage. So we have taken the cost price as rupees 1. We only fix it. So using that rupee, we are find out all the terms. Some may ask, sir, without knowing the cost price, can we fix it as rupees 1? Yes, in general, we can fix it because till the end, we are taking the cost price as rupees 1. So it won't disturb the problem, so that the answer will be the same. So that the answer will be loss of 12.5 percentage. And third part is there are 3 consecutive discounts is given 30%, 20%, 10%. Now we have to find a single discount which is equivalent to these 3 consecutive discounts. So as using the formula, first we fix the market price as 100. So therefore the selling price is equal to 1 minus D1 by 100 into 1 minus D2 by 100 into 1 minus D3 by 100. Therefore, the selling price will be 50.4. Then what is the discount? 100 minus 50.4, which is nothing but 49.6 percentage. So we can easily find out the value of a single discount which is equivalent to these 3 consecutive discount rates. So next topic, we are going to see the work done problems. These problems are very easy to solve, but we have to know the basic formulas for that. So in this topic, we are going to see how we can find the work done or the equivalent days to finish a work. So first, we are going to see the formula. If a person can do a work in n days, then person's 1 day work is nothing but 1 by n. If A can finish a work in 5 days, then its A's work done is 1 by 5. So normally number of days is total work by work in 1 day. So we have a problem called man work hour related problem. So remember that mdh by w will be a constant. That is, for 2 works x and y, m1 is the number of men, d1 is the number of days, h1 is the number of hours, w is the amount of work done for x. So M1, D1, H1 and W1. And M2 will be the number of men for work 2, D2 be the number of days for counted for work 2, and H be the number of hours needed to finish work 2, and W be the amount of work done, that is W for W2. Therefore, MDH by W is equal to a constant. So normally, sorry. So normally we have used this as PHT formula. So normally PHT is a well-known word for us. Every research scholar knows that. What is P? Person. What is H? Hours. What is D? Days. PHD formula. Person into hours into days by work done will be always a constant. So whenever this problem comes, you have to understand and you have to know and you have to realize the PHD formula. It will be easy for you to solve the problem. So these are all some tips to do with that work done problem. Work and time are directly proportional to each other. A number of men and time are inversely proportional to each other. Work can be divided into equal parts. And I will tell you when appropriate examples are in the upcoming slides. So the first sum, Rima can complete a piece of work in 12 days, while Seema can do the same work in 18 days. If they both work together, then how many days will be required to finish the work? Four probable answers has been given to you, and you have to choose the best. And take Rima as A. She will do a work or complete a work in 12 days. So A's working time is 12. Seema's working time is 18. So for B, working time is 18. A simple technique to solve these kind of problems is finding LCM. The LCM of 12 and 18 is 216. So here we put 216, that is x and y, by x plus y. X plus y is 18 plus 12, it's 30. So the A plus B's work done is given by 7.2 days. It's there. Some may ask, sir, how this problem solved by this equation? It's very simple. A's work done is 1 by x. Therefore, it will be 1 by 12. And B's work done is 1 by 18. So A plus B's work done is nothing but 30 by 216. So if the work done is given, the reciprocal, the concerned reciprocal is known as the number of days needed to complete the work. So 30 by 216 will be the answer, and now we are taking the reciprocal. That's why we have taken this formula. So memorize this formula. It will be useful for you in the examination. And it's an interesting problem. Two painters P1 and P2 paint the bungalow in 3 days. If P1 alone can paint the bungalow in 12 days, in how many days P2 alone complete the same paint work? In the previous problem, the separate work done has been given to you, and you have to find the total work done of A and B. Here, the total work done is given, and the separate value of one particular person is also given to you. You have to find the answer for other person. So it will be very easy. P2's work done is nothing but P1 plus P2's work done minus P1's work done. They have given that two painters paint the bungalow in 3 days. So P1 plus P2's work done is 1 by 2. P1 alone can paint the bungalow in 12 days. So P1's work done is 1 by 12. So the answer is 1 by 4. It is the P2's work done. Therefore, P2 can do the work in 4 days. So you have to choose the value of 4. Normally, using the same work done problem in the pipes and cistern problem. In pipes and cistern, if a tank is filled with the pipe, then its work done is 1 by x. If the tank is empties by a pipe, then it is known as outlet, and its work done is minus 1 by x. So if the pipe is an inlet, then the work done is 1 by x positive, and if the pipe is outlet, that is it will empty the tank, then its work done will be minus 1 by x. So if a pipe can fill a tank in x hours and another pipe can be empty the full tank in y hours, then the net part filled in 1 hour. In 1 hour, if both the pipes are open, then the total amount of water is there is nothing but 1 by x minus 1 by y. That is xy by y minus x. If both the pipes are inlets, which means a pipe can fill or empties tank in x hours and another can fill or empties the same tank in y hours, if then time taken to fill or empty the tank, either both the tap will be inlet, the tank will be filled. Otherwise, both the taps will be outlets, the tank will be empty. So the formula for this is xy by x plus y. So if both the pipes are in opposite type, which means one is inlet, another one is outlet, then the formula is xy by y minus x. If both the types are of same type, then the total time taken is nothing but the same xy by y plus x, since the denominator decides, and the denominator is decided by the types of the pipe. And here, if a pipe fills the tanks in x hours and another fills the same tank in y hours, but the third one empties the full tank in z hours. So the if both all the pipes are open together, the net part filled in 1 hour is given by 1 by x plus 1 by y minus 1 by z, because yeah, x and y hours are needed to fill the tank and z hours are needed to empty the tank. So if a cistern has a leak which can empty it in x hours, a tank has an leakage point, and using that leakage point, the water will flow out and it will empty the tank in x hours. A pipe which admit y liters of water per hour into the cistern, which means y can be served as an inlet and z can be served as an outlet. So then the capacity of the cistern is nothing but x plus y plus z by z minus x. So here there is an example to solve such kind of problem. An electric pump can be filled in a tank in 4 hours. Due to leakage in the tank, it took 4.5 hours to fill the tank. That means an extra half an hour to fill the tank. If the tank is full, how much time will the leak take to empty the full tank? Due to the leakage, the tank is filled with a half an hour delay. So now we have to find if the leakage is going to empty the tank in how many hours. So consider the pipe fills the tanks in x hours, and there is a leakage in the bottom, that is the tank filled in y hours. So the time duration between this we have already known as, if both the pipes are in of opposite types, then the formula will be yx by y minus x. Here y is 4.5 hours, that is 9 by 2. X is 4. So using the answer in the formula, we will get the answer 36. So 36 is there. 36 is the right answer. So next, we are going to another interesting subject, time and speed. which we have studied in our earlier classes. So normally we suggest this formula, DTS formula. We are always known as the DTS sound. So here DTS formula is nothing but distance by time is equal to speed. This is known as DTS formula. Distance, D for distance, T for time, S for speed. D by T is equal to S. So we have already seen about the PHT formula. So first we have to know the conversion between the kilometer per hour and meter per second, because normally in the questions we have they have complicated the question using both the units in a single question. So if you want to either transfer kilometer per hour to meter per second, otherwise meter per second to kilometer per hour. So kilometer per hour can be changed into meter per second when it's multiplied by 5 by 80. Likewise, similarly, meter per second is converted into kilometer per hour when it's multiplied by the reciprocal 18 by 5. And consider two trains, they are in opposite direction, their speeds are S1 and S2 respectively. Then the relative speed is nothing but the addition of those two speeds, S1 plus S2. If two bodies, which means some example trains, two trains are move in the same direction, then their relative speed is nothing but the difference of those speeds, S1 minus S2. So keep it in mind that if the bodies are in opposite direction, you have to add the speed to get the relative speed. If the bodies are in same direction, then you have to subtract the speeds. So an example, a man walking at the rate of 6 km per hour crosses a bridge in 15 minutes. The length of the bridge is. So first you have to convert the minute into hour, because the speed is in the unit kilometer per hour. So 15 minutes can be considered as 1 by 4 hours. So for a 1 hour, we have 60 minutes. So 15 by 60 is nothing but 1 by 4. We have the DTS formula. Distance by time is equal to speed. So what is the value of distance? Distance is nothing but speed into time. We have given that speed is 6 km. Time is 1 by 4 hour. So the total answer is 1.5 kilometer. If the answer is given in meter, then it will be 1500 meter. So there is an interesting sum. Two towns P and Q are 275 km apart. Consider Thuthukudi and Tirunelveli. There are two motorcycle persons. One is starts from Thuthukudi to reach Tirunelveli, and another one person starts from Tirunelveli to reach Thuthukudi. Some may ask in their mind that, sir, where is the e-pass? In today Corona curfew, e-pass is needed, but we just consider our example, our own example without e-pass. So A starts from the town P, that is from Thuthukudi, at 8 a.m. towards Q at the speed of 25 km per hour. Another rider B starts from Tirunelveli to Thuthukudi at 9 a.m. at the speed of 20 km per hour. Find at what time they will cross each other. Similar questions can be stated using trains. Here we are stated using motorcycle persons. The same question can be stated using trains. So how can we solve the problem? So given that two towns are 275 kilometers apart. So I take A covers X hours. Its speed is 25 kilometers. So in X hours, the motorcycle person A covered 25x kilometers. So A starts at 8 a.m. B starts at 9 a.m. So he takes X minus 1 hours to reach the common point. Their speed is 20. So the overall distance traveled by motorcycle B at the reaching point, that is the crossing point, is 20 into X minus 1. So adding this, we will get 275, because when we cross each other, when they cross each other, both are them from either ends. So they will cover the total distance. For example, if they meet at Devachelpuram, one person will cover the distance from Thoothukudi to Devachelpuram. Another person is covered the distance from Tirunelveli to Devachelpuram. The total distance is nothing but the distance between Thoothukudi and Tirunelveli. Here they have given it as 275. So 25x plus 20 into x minus 1 is equal to 275. Solving this equation, we can get that x is equal to 6.5. So the distance traveled by B is 20 into 6.5 minus 1, that is 5.5 hours. So B starts at 9 a.m. When he reaches the crossing point, he have covered 5.5 hours. So the total time, the crossing time is nothing but 9 plus 5.5. It will be 14.5 hours. That is for 2 hours 30 minutes in the afternoon. So these are all some important formulas in the speed uh, topic. A person goes to a destination at a speed of s1 kilometer and return to his place at a speed of s2 kilometer. If he take t hours, then one-way distance is nothing but the total time taken, t into product of two speeds, s1 into s2, by addition of two speeds, s1 plus s2. So it's a similar problem for this. One way distance is 3 kilometer, returning distance is 2 kilometer. The boy takes 5 hours to complete the distance between school and his home. What is the distance between the school and his village? That is 5 into 3 into 2 by 3 plus 2. So the total answer is 6. Similarly, we can say that two persons or trains, whatever may be, you can consider. A and B start their journey at the same time from 2 points P and Q towards each other. As like as the previous problem, A from Toothukudi starts his journey towards Tirunelveli. B starts from Tirunelveli towards Toothukudi. After crossing each other, they take A and B hours in reaching Q and P. Then their speed ratio will be root of B by root of A. It's a fixed formula, so you can make use of it. So here is given two trains, one from Howrah to Patna, another one is from Patna to Howrah. They meet, and after that the train takes 9 hours and 16 hours respectively to reach their destinations. What is the ratio? Simply the reciprocal of the square roots. 9 square root is 3, 16 square root is 4. When we consider the reciprocal, the answer is 4 is to 3. So a person covers a certain distance having an average speed of x kilometer per hour. He is late by hours, but with the speed of y kilometer per hour, he reaches his destination v hours earlier. Hence, if he is late by a hours by the speed of x and v hours earlier by the speed of y, hence required distance is nothing but product of two speeds into difference between arrival times a plus b by difference of two speeds. A man covers a certain distance between his house and office on bike. Having an average speed of 30 km per hour, he is late by 10 minutes. However, with a speed of 40 km per hour, he reaches his office 5 minutes earlier. Find the distance between his house and office. So we can easily find out the multiplication of 30 into 40 into 0.25. That is nothing but one time is 10 minutes he late, another time is 5 minutes earlier. So 0.25, because the total time is 15 minutes. For an hour is concerned, 15 by 60 will be 1 by 4. That the value of 0.25. And the difference between the speeds, 40 minus 30. Once again you can see the formula. product of two speeds, difference of arrival times, that is a plus b, difference of two speeds. So here we are substituting the values, you will get the answer 30. So my dear friends, we have seen three important types of problems. One is work done problem. Another one is, as we say, that the train problems, the time and speed problems. Another one is an important profit and loss problems. So using this, you can easily score in your net first paper. As I said earlier, there is a 3T method to prepare yourself for the net or set or any competitive examination. First one is knowing the tricks. Second one is using the tricks to train yourself. Third one is test. So today also you are going to write a test through online mode using these topics. All the best for your test. I hope you know something in the topic quantitative techniques and aptitude in this session. Thank you very much for your patience and all the best for your examinations. Thank you.